So if you're watching Seeking Sister Wife, you're noticing that there's like a really sensationalized feel about the whole polygamous marriage or polygamous lifestyle. But there was another show, actually a documentary style show about the exact same subject on Netflix called Three Wives, One Husband. And the differences between these two shows, they're different as night and day, but the first one, Three Wives, One Husband, is actually really interesting too, and that's what I want to talk about today. Hey, welcome back to my channel. My name is Debbie. I'm the She in Sheality TV, and today I want to talk about Three Wives, One Husband and Seeking Sister Wife. So, Three Wives, One Husband is a documentary style series that right now is streaming on Netflix, but was loaded to Netflix in 2018. Now, I've seen it before, but this whole Seeking Sister Wife thing made me feel like I wanted to watch it again. In watching it again, I noticed that there are some stark differences between the two shows, but it's not just that one is a documentary style and the other is like clearly sensationalized for TV production, but I also noticed in the first documentary style series, it's actually really interesting, and it didn't need to be all glammed up and crazy for the sake of putting it on TLC. So Three Wives, One Husband is about a group of polygamous families who live in a place called Rockland Ranch out in the desert in Utah. Rockland Ranch was, created in 1977 by a dude named, let me look it up again. Okay, so I'm going to read it off of the website. Rockland Ranch, also known as The Rock, is a fundamentalist Mormon polygamous community in Moab, Utah. The community was founded in 1977 by Robert Dean Foster as a place for fundamentalist Mormons to live and practice rural marriage out of the public eye. The ranch is named The Rock because of the large rock into which all of the houses are built. Of the 35-ish families, around half are plural marriages. Rockland Ranch hosts annual events that draw fundamentalist Mormons from around the country. Okay, so this documentary series focuses on two of those families, sort of three, but not really. So it focuses on the family of Enoch, who has two wives, and he's looking for one more, right? At the beginning of the series, Enoch has two wives, 17 children, and he's looking for another wife, okay? So very much like on the Seeking Sister Wife series, say that 3 times fast, he's looking for a third wife, and the potential third wife is a young woman in her 20s. I think she's 25, and she's already a nanny, but she doesn't live on the ranch, okay? So as the first episode, they go on with the first episode, she spends time with the family, and she's not sure that she wants to marry this guy. Like she says, she doesn't find him attractive, but there's something about him that she's attracted to, right? So she spends time with the other wives, and she spends time with the kids. Then there's a second family, Abel and his 3 wives and 11 kids, and one of his 3 wives, the youngest of his 3 wives, is pregnant. And this is where all the drama is, right? Abel and his 3 wives, he's got, his 3 wives are named Susie, Lillian, or Lydia, Susie, Beth, and Marina. Whoops. Susie, Beth, and Marina. Marina is the youngest of the 3 wives. She is also pregnant, okay? So, and she's really bitchy, all right? Now, she's kind of, she's edgy because she's hella jealous, doesn't like when Abel spends time with the other wives. The other wives say that they don't feel welcome at her home. Like these 3 wives live side by side in separate houses, but side by side in houses that are built into the rock, right? And the 11 kids just kind of run around and do whatever they want. So cool. Marina is pregnant. Abel is a mailman, His first wife, Susie, she's actually the coolest of the three, is a nursing student. And his second wife, Beth, works at a bank, right? Marina, pregnant wife, bitchy pregnant wife, stays home during the day with 11 kids. Okay? I get why she's bitchy. Anyways, Marina has, in the first episode, like Marina, she's got problems, like huge jealousy problems. She's moody, whatever. And most of the moodiness I kind of chalk up to the pregnancy. But regardless, when Abel spends time with the other wives, Marina, she's power texting him and power calling him. She calls him and she starts fights when he's not at her house. And so the other wives resent her and they resent him for letting it go on, right? Anyways, that's just a little bit about that series. That's the first episode. But the difference between the two shows is that I really don't feel like the documentary style one, I call it the first one, 3 Wives, 1 Husband, doesn't feel like it needs to be jazzed up, doesn't feel like it needs, a producer or director in there telling them to do things. It doesn't feel like it needs any of the, the stuff that's going on in Seeking Sister Wife. In addition, Seeking Sister Wife feels like the version of that show that someone went on Craigslist, threw out a casting call for people who wanted to appear on TV. Hey, if you want to be on a TV show, this is what you need. You need to come on and at least act like you're looking for another wife. That kind of is what Seeking Sister Wife is starting to feel like to me. It's just getting really with all of the stuff that comes out after the fact, the whole, what's going on with the Snowdens and the Joneses with Alexandra actually being someone that Tasha knew from before. It just feels like, okay guys, you know what? No, just find people who are actually looking for sister wives and film them, or like the Winders, right? The Winders feel legit on Seeking Sister Wife. Everybody else feels like a shit show. They feel like they got on the show for the check. They don't feel like they got on the show because this is actually their lifestyle. And I know the show is called Seeking Sister Wife, but shouldn't you already have a sister wife to kind of, I don't know, make those of us who are watching feel like this is actually your lifestyle, not like this is something that you're doing for the camera. I don't know, that's just the feeling I get. I get the feeling that Seeking Sister Wife was put together it was cast from people who aren't really living the lifestyle, but hey, if they're gonna pay me to pretend that I'm living the lifestyle, then I'll pretend that I'm living the lifestyle. Let's go find another wife. Let's go find someone who will play like she wants to be a part of our family or a kingdom or a tribe or a cult or whatever you want to call it. That's what Seeking Sister Wife is starting to make me feel like. If you don't already have Netflix, I don't think they have a free trial anymore. But shoot, I don't know. It's got there's tons of stuff on there, as you can imagine, that is super interesting to watch. I'm actually watching a series right now called The One. It's about matching, how everyone's into dating apps or whatever. It's about DNA, matching people by their DNA. It's actually really interesting. It's kind of twisted, but it's really interesting. Anyway, 3 Wives, 1 Husband is on Netflix, and Seeking Sister Wife is on TLC. But yeah, it's actually a really interesting show, and I liked comparing the two. But if you want to see, that's all I got for 3 Wives, 1 Husband and Seeking Sister Wife for now. My name is Debbie. This is Sheality TV. I will see you next time. Peace.